Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And, Craig, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Dunn is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Reeves can't hit. Outside Leonard. From past the arc. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Smart deciding where to go with it. On the wing, James. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Lakers passing it around. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No good from LeBron. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Now here's Leonard, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Kawhi Leonard again from deep. Leonard's got 12.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
Reeves can't hit.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
You have to be impressed with their shot selections. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Fires the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists now in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Trying to match threes, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
From downtown, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and there it is for them.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Clippers leading by 23. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. And the Lakers call time here.
And let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. Just an incredible month of basketball. 5th in scoring. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Reeves can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The 3 from Leonard connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Yep, that one goes.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Leonard looking over the floor. Good, another from 3. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Now, here's Collins. No scoring in this one. Fader on the way. And again, it's Kawhi Leonard. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
For the three, and again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And again, no good by the Lakers. Smart against Leonard. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some, testy, difficult.
Good, another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Leonard's got 47 points.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
LeBron shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Lets it go with a three. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but...
And again for three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Kennard in for Austin Reeves. The Clippers also changing it up. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Lopez. Batum comes in for John Collins. And Sanders subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Trying to get something going. He takes it up and lays it in.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Leonard on the wing. Shoots over LaRavia. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to LaRavia. On the wing, Doncic. Back to LaRavia. 5 to shoot. And Sanders pulls it down. It's been all Clippers. Dunn right side. The three from Leonard. And yep, another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
The Lakers with the ball. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
They've got Kennard, Jake LaRavia out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Sanders makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Kleba. Now LaRavia. An 11-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Clock at 6. Back to Reeves. And a missed layup.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Jones from outside drills the three-pointer. Jones.
A look now, while we have a moment, let's take a look at our 5 starters for each team. Now here is Stewart, covered by Iriefin. Launches it, and Brianna Stewart, good for 3.
Sharp shooting from Stewie. She's the definition of a stretch 4.
Now Sutton. Back to Dolson. Lets it go from 11. It's up and it's off the mark. 1 up, 1 not down. Here's Stewart. Ionescu outside. Drains the three-pointer.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shot. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Iriefin. Angsler. Here's Dolson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Angsler. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Wilson outside. All alone. And that one drops.
Terrific move. And come on, talk about breaking ankles. Left the defender on the ground.
That's a highlight and a half, guys. Anytime you shake a player out of her shoes like that, it's gotta make the rounds.
On the wing, Emily Angsler. And another miss by Washington. Collier outside. Here's the three. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Now here's Iriefin. Here's Angsler. The Mystics again can't hit. Outside Young. Three-pointer. Good. First shot, first basket.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Citron shot is good.
That's a big basket. You don't want to let the game get away from you right off the bat.
Young with it. Citron covering. Outside Young. From the arc. Cans it from downtown.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Ionescu outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Stephanie Dolson. That's her first foul.
Yeah, she had an established position.
And that's the call you want the refs to make in that situation. If there's any doubt at all, it should be a block.
I agree. Give the offense the benefit of the doubt. And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Now here's Dolson. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Angsler. No good on the triple. Young with it. She has 6. Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
Well, you look at Young. She's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Pass to Iriefin. And stolen by Ionescu. It's tipped. Wilson. Kicks it out to Collier. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
A legitimate threat from beyond the arc. Collier feels comfortable trying her luck whenever she's given the chance.
Pass to Sutton. Now here's Iriefin. Inside to end the run. And it's Dolson missing.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Wilson outside. Outside Young. Clock at 6. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Doubled by Wilson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Just great opportunistic defense, guys.
One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Tough finish by Thomas, wanting it more.
And here's Sutton. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Now here's Angsler. Pass to Sutton. For 3. And Collier pulls it down. The kick out to Ionescu. Yes, and it's Napheesa Collier picking up the assist.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now here's Iriefin. Pass to Sutton. 5 to shoot. Thomas comes with the double team. Citron, covered by Collier. Citron, no good. Now Thomas. Puts the move on, and it's good on the lay-in.
And inside, Thomas has tremendous touch around the paint.
And they're getting beat up pretty bad out there.
Yeah, they can't keep up the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Yeah, or this game will be over quickly. Kicks it out to Collier. That's in, and she's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
A do-it-all player. I mean, inside, outside. Collier can score from anywhere on the floor.
Citron for 3. And another miss by Washington. Here's Ionescu. That one goes in for 2, making it look easy. She's now 4 for 4.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
As soon as that steal was made, there was nothing they could really do to stop the break.
And that's why turnovers will kill you. It gives your coach a headache and puts you at such a disadvantage defending.
And that's what every team wants, easy points.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Delivering the blowout. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback.
I mean, what is this, practice? Is it shoot-around? It's just been a shooting drill so far for them.
We talking about practice? I mean, yeah, they haven't met up a whole lot of resistance on the offensive end.
Pass to Austin. Melbourne. Five on the clock. Back to Sheldon. Lets it go from deep. Comes out of the gate empty. Here's Plum. Fires from the line, and she knocks down the jumper.
There's the sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, looking like art from the mid-range.
Down low. It's stolen by Copper. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And what a great play. Totally schooled the defender right back on her heels on that one.
Sheldon outside. No good from outside. Copper outside. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter of action. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And Copper is an effective shooter. When she gets room to fire the 3 ball, she doesn't hesitate.
Stolen by Plum. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Clever play by Plum, going right into the defense to draw a foul and get the and-one opportunity.
And the Mystics making a change here.
Yeah, they need to string together some successful offensive possessions and play tough D.
Pass to Austin. Angsler to the inside. Here's Austin. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer. Sutton, no good.
This offense just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly. That's a great job. It's really to angle her body, shield the bigger player from the ball on her way to the basket.
And you have to know how to finish like that if you're going to take it down low. And she showed all the capabilities of doing so.
Outside Plum. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Can't lose sight of Plum in transition. She loves to shake free and score in these situations.
Pass to Austin. Clark, she's covered by Thomas. Good look from Citron. And another miss by Washington. Copper outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Using her height and her agility, Copper finds the finish inside.
Pass to Clark. Brianna Stewart with the steal. Here's the break. Copper outside. Gets it to go from downtown.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Here's Clark. No good. Unable to end this run. Copper outside. Kicks it out to Plum. And she banks in the layup.
What effort from Plum down in the paint, outworking the defense and getting a shot.
And here's Sutton. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Austin with it. Thomas on her. Here's Sutton. The three-pointer off the mark. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Up top, Thomas. Guarded by Austin. From the elbow. Score it. Her third straight basket in 3 attempts.
Well, as a coach, you just value any fast break chance you get. Thomas converting on the run.
Thomas with the steal. Gets a very good look and converts.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because
In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here, and who we'll see for our starting 5 for both teams. Poked away. Now Clark.
All right, let me run a scenario for you. It's a tight game in the fourth quarter. Which player do you
This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefit. Tim. Well, it's not easy being a head coach in this league. So what is the key to being successful, fellas?
Well, you start with good players. I mean, without good players, you're not winning games. And that's kind of the bottom line from my perspective.
And I'll throw in keeping players engaged. You got to make sure you put them in positions to succeed. You have to nurture them as basketball players.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, relaxes a team a little bit when you're not having to play catch-up right away.
Poked away and stolen by Court Queen. For the finish, the coast-to-coast dunk.
She wasn't going to wait around for help on that break.
No chance. And how about that solo performance just going all the way?
And here is Mitchell. Outside Howard. The three is up. And that's collected by Tina Charles. And we're about 1 minute into the first. Court Queen. And that one is stuffed right through.
And she just dangles from the bucket after sending it through.
You can see which team has the swagger right now.
You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though. Come on, guys. You should know that.
And in the first, little over a minute and a half in. And she bangs it home with one hand.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Watch out for that ball.
Yeah, that was symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Indiana again missing.
When you look at this Sun roster, there are a lot of new faces.
Our leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Dejanay Carrington, Brianna Jones, three players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun.
Court Queen, that's good.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
Caitlin Clark with the three. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
To the right side. Court Queen, that's good.
Well, this run has really widened the gap in the game. They are way out in front.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weakness in their defense.
Launches the three, and the Sun hit again from deep.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's the three. It's good for her 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Hull. She's guarded closely. Out of bounds, it'll be Sun ball. And here's Connecticut. Here's Court Queen. 19 points in the game. Hits it from three-point range.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Out of bounds, it'll be Sun ball.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And here's Connecticut. And a strong finish with two hands.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
To end the run.
The shot by Cunningham, no good.
The Sun on offense. Court Queen with it. She's got 20. And there's another one for the Sun.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Fades. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
Next time she has that much space, she should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
Caitlin Clark with the three. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Here's Court Queen. And she drops in the layup off glass.
And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
Outside Cunningham. Pass to Mitchell. Cunningham sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Caitlin Clark outside. And she's still waiting to make her first shot of the night. Now 0 for 4. Now here's Court Queen. 33 points for her. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Sun on offense.
Well, watching the 2024 playoffs, you felt so good for Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, here's someone who had never been close to the postseason and then makes her first trip in her 7th year. And she showed out, dropping 21 in her playoff debut.
The buckets just keep on coming for her.
Keep them coming. I'll tell you what, this is fun to watch.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Out to the wing. Boom! She jams it straight down.
Flush that thing down.
That's a fierce two-hander.
Wow.
Wow is correct, Tim. I mean, she had maximum force on that dunk.
Boston outside. Again, the miss by the Fever. And so here's Connecticut. Pass to Charles. Now here's Court Queen. She's covered by Cunningham.